Okay, so I don't know if you saw in the previous pictures, but we are doing the house. That is from Paper Discovery that I got from CraftStash. They done like a VIP special, I think it was. So this is the die set. I'm not sure what some of it's for. I haven't worked out yet. I think that's the chimney, although that could easily work to... Okay, yeah. So I haven't worked it all out yet, but I've done what I've wanted to do, and that is make a Christmas house. So this is the framework, which I've already stuck on. So I've cut the main card out and I've stuck on the framework, and now we will carry on. So what I wanted to do a bit different, because the house is made, you get some stamps and everything, and all the stamps are about new home, but I wanted to do a Christmas house. So what I first thought was snow acetate over the top, but I'm gonna confess I had no snow acetate, so I had to make it myself. I'm wondering if it'll show up better on black. Let me use the magnet and see if it'll show up better on there. Oh yeah, there we go. So you can see I've made my own acetate because I had no snow acetate. I used Nouveau glitter accents, but really good stuff, because I wanted the 3D effect. If you don't want the 3D effect, then the Pin Flare, just trying to find it, the glitter one, the translucent one, that's the one I use the most. I've got to be honest, because it's flat and it's just sparkle. It's brilliant. But also the Pin Flare Snow... Okay. I'm in a mess right now. But the Pin Flare Snow in the tube, not the dust one, the one in the tube, is very good also for if you don't want it glittery. But I wanted glittery and I wanted it 3D, so I've done that. I mean, if you've got like a snowflake template or a dot template, then you can put whatever you like through it as well. So what I need to do now, I'm going to use this one. Do you know what? I've got so many trimmers, it's ridiculous. I have got my big green one, the Caterpillar, but I bought this one when it was on special for VIP, and I've got to say, it is my favourite one. It is my go-to one. It's great for when you're doing steps and things, but when you need to score and cut, it is incredible. So it is my favourite one right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to guesstimate. I want the area with as much snow as I can. I could have cut this out on the die, to be honest, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to score there, so I've got basically the right one. Let's get that out of the way so it gives me... So it's going to be over like that. I think I've got most of my snow there. And then I'm just going to cut. Like I said, you could have just cut the die shape out again. That would probably make more sense, honestly. but now I've started this, I'll carry on this way. Acetate is notoriously bad for cutting. So I'm just measuring up to the cut line. Do you know what? I'm doing that so that I get a nice clean cut, but I think what I'll do, I'm just going to stick it to the back, and I'm going to use red tape. As much as I hate using tape, I'm going to use a little bit of red tape because acetate doesn't like much else. So all I'm going to do is a thin line on the back. No, not a thin line. But I used construction weight acetate because it's going to be part of holding the card up. I am making a rod for my own back. Okay, before we put it together, so what I will do is stick that down and then cut round it. I think that'll be easier. Let's work on this. That was a mistake I nearly made. Okay, so I'm going to use this, but I don't want it completely covered. I just want brick areas here and there. So I'm going to use, I was going to use Vintage Photo, but then I decided my door's red and everything, let's have some red brick. So I don't want it too harsh, and I am just going to lightly okay. So now we have brickwork. You don't have to do that, but I just thought it might add a bit of better to it. So I've got my doorway and I cut out a little circle, just using a little circle die I had with one in between so it looks like a reef, and I'm going to put that there, and then you get these little archways. There we go. And there go I think on the top of the door. They're meant to go on top of the window. They're not going to fit on top of the door. Okay, so we won't do that. So I'm going to just use all my little pad strips so that they all stand out. I'm going to glue the windows flat. Okay, so now the door there with the brickwork behind, actually I'm glad I've done it now because that does look better. We just need a little door, which, you know, I've got a little gold gemstone that I can use for that, so that's fine. And then all the windows I've done in black. I know it's got black behind, but I'm going to use my tonic jewel, so it's transparent in yellow, to make it look like there's light. So I will stick one on each area. There are square windows if you prefer. So I've got 4 windows, and then I've got the shutters in red, which I will put on pads, just so that they come up a little bit like that. I'll speed it up so you haven't got to watch me do it. Okay, so now we have red door, red shutters, black windows. Like I said, I'm going to fill that in with some translucent yellow that I've got. I think they're called jewel drops with tonic. But I'll do that in a bit. So now we need some snow so that it's nice and Christmassy. I've got this smaller version of this. That was too big to use. I think this is a tattered lace one. Looks like I've used different card. Just take that one out. So if we do it all along there, that is one way of doing your snow. And then for the doors and windows, I would use the Pinflair Snow, which I will do afterwards so that you don't have to be bored watching me do it. So this is literally just stick onto the black part. So we've got a bit of snow there. And then I've got lights. Now these lights are from Made to Surprise Papercraft Society, and I've cut it out of this, which is beautiful. So it is Aurora Flakes. I don't know if any of you have seen them, by Cosmic Shimmer. They are stunning. I've had them for a while and I've barely used them, and I thought they'd look beautiful on the lights. So I am going to do string along there, but I want it sort of looping a little bit, and along there. And I've just got this twine with the red, white and green of Christmas. I think I possibly got it from Temu, but I'm not 100% on that. So let's cut that, get that out the way. Now normally I'd advise using hot glue, but I haven't turned mine on, so I am going to attempt wet glue. So I'm going to find the halfway point so I can stick it at the top. And then loose at the bottom. Same this way. And then we're just going to stick all the bulbs on. So I'll do it in fast forward. Right, I've put a bit of glue on the end just to seal it shut so it doesn't feather out anymore. And I'll do that on each end. One of the bulbs has already come off. So maybe I should have used something finer than the twine I used, but I just thought it would go magically, like really nicely. like I said, I will be adding snow to the, actually I wonder if we had that in half, we could do, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we'll do a little bit on the roof, or in the middle. We could add more if we wanted, but I don't think we need to. I think for now that's enough. So we'll come back to the acetate, and I'm just going to put it round. Run it up a little bit. So although I haven't put loads of snow on it, I did want some snow on it. You can do as much or as little as you like, and that's just blobs. I mean, if you prefer, you could do snowflakes if you have a stencil for it. That will work amazingly. Okay, so I've done that, and then I want my bone folder. I'm just going to make sure, especially with acetate, that it's creased. So now that's stuck together, I will trim with scissors. I think that might be the best idea, honestly. I do apologise, guys. The battery ran out on my camera. So I've finished cutting around. So we have now an acetate front. Now the reason that I've done that, I've got this huge die and I adore it. It is big, it's Crafter's Companion, but I love the saying, from our home to yours. And I wanted to put it on the acetate in front so that you could still see the whole of the house as well. Now I was going to do it in white glitter, but do you know what? To go with these lights, I think I'm going to use some more flakes. Okay, I'm just going to put it on a bit of card. So I cut this out in the 3D foam. It's this. I got it on a VIP special offer, but it is A5 sheets. You get a pack of 3. Love it. And if I just take the front off first, leaving the back, because I've never done it on foam before, I'm going to be honest. I usually just use glue. The card here, I just backed it with the Pinflair stencil glue. That works amazing for stuff like that. Okay, so I've peeled off that, and now I'm just going to presume it's the same. Stunning stuff this is, honestly. I do not use it nearly enough. So I am just going to smother it. If you've never used flakes before, one word of warning, don't breathe. Of course, that means you want to take a deep breath as soon as someone says that. So I just want to make sure now it's coated everywhere. I've got way too much flake here, obviously, but I just want to Let's get what's around here. Obviously I didn't check it and it hasn't all peeled away, which is not great. Okay, I think I've got it all. So now the only thing I found is best for working is the indigo blue scoochie. So I'm just gonna so now we've got that. It's beautiful. I'm adoring it. Actually, it needs just a bit more there. So the reason that I've done it on foam, not only does it stand up, but you don't have to stick it down and make a mess of the acetate because it's already sticky. I will sort that out properly afterwards. Okay, I can clean that up in a minute. I just wanted to show you. Got it stuck all on my nails and everything now. So I think a baby wipe would probably get that off. Because it's not, they're not stuck on, they're just like sort of static. Okay, so now we've just got to take off the back and stick it on. So there we go. So you get the huge die at the front and then the house on the inside. Maybe the sparkle would have worked better, but I do kind of like that. And you'd have it like that. So again, you can add your snow. While the camera was recharging, I was trying to find my pin flare snow effect, and I don't know what I've done with it. I was going to do it while it was charging, but I can't find it. So what I would do is a little bit of snow around the windows and then fill in the windows with the yellow, like I said, so that it's nice and sunny. I also found a couple of like trees from a magazine pack. I thought maybe one on the outside with a little one by the door on the inside as well. That might be nice, just to give it that festive feel. I mean, you could go all out or just keep it simple, but that is my take on the Paper Discovery Home Sweet Home die. I love it. For Christmas, for a Christmas card, I mean, you could do anything you wanted. You don't need to use the framework. You could just use complete brickwork or whatever. It's just going to town and doing your own thing. But there you go, there's my take. Okay, thanks for watching. I will link all the products I've used. I'll link in the description below if you want anything. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.